Alright, the recording. We'll do this quickly. This is a 20-minute game, probably a 5-minute deployment. Ands versus my team Ands versus some team that I don't know. Team EuroAsia. 48th parallel, 38th parallel, whatever. Alright, let's see the deployment. We got a blue 4 on Ands and red 4 on Team EuroAsia. EuroAsia, sorry. Yeah, looks like pretty good idea. Half Echo, half Bravo. Although I would definitely prefer to see almost nothing at Echo. Echo is a +1 sector. People almost never push it. You're better off capping Delta, making sure they don't take Bravo. Alright, 5 minutes to start. It's a 15-minute game. We got blue 4 versus red 4. And it's the blue 4 is on blue side. Cool. Alright, let's count the CVs. 1, 2, 3. And 3. I think it's 3. 4. Alright, 4 CVs. That'll be +6. +7 total. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so they will be a little bit behind. I think. 2. Yeah. No, they'll be tied as long as they don't put that. It looks like one CV's going to Echo, which is a terrible idea. Puff, which is really strong, although he has it at regular. He's trying to see what's here. So pretty much he wasted more than half of the ammo of these two. They take India. Okay, so he's capping Echo with his CV right now, which is one of the worst things to do because Echo is a +1, not a +2. Should have capped Kilo instead of forcing a CV out. Alright, so Blue 4 just took out all the helicopters with the help of Crotals. This helicopter push is running away from these units, rightfully so. HQ7 took out something. They have at least one super heavy, that's good. Longbow taking out most units. HQ7 again taking out the DAPs, most of the helicopters nearby. The Little Bird is a really good idea. It's really small, so it's a negative 10% chance they get hit. Yeah, very small. Negative 10% chance to the enemy hit rate. Kind of like ECM, except every unit has this kind of a bonus. Longbow and Super Cobra versus TY90. TY90 will win. Raven coming around. Not going to get anything. Ooh, the bait by the Stinger. TY90 traded well, but yeah. Nice bait by Faust. Although I think that was more coincidence than anything else. Juliet was taken by blue 4 instead of red 4. Huge mistake. That is terrible, because, well, usually it's this side is blue, this side is red. Capping this area again. +1. They could have been +2 if they put it here. Really simple. But considering that blue 4 can take Juliet because they have plenty of AA, they're not afraid, there's nothing to worry about. Yeah, they'll be +1 at the end. This cannon, trying to recon to make sure nothing's there, good idea. Command CV moving up, I think it's going to Bravo maybe? No, he's going to leave it in Echo. Okay. HC Abrams called out, MiG-27 coming for the M1A2, takes it out to side shot. And it flies away. Chaparral missed 2 shots. Lav Scout trying to push ahead but gets spotted by the TV first of all. I highly recommend never using a TV. MTV will kill units versus TV just, making fun of them. Being like, ha ha ha, I'm hitting you but I'm not gonna kill you. Especially if you're putting Gorn Strelki. MiG-27, good use, taking out tanks that have no air cover. So looking at the map, pretty unusual actually. Juliet is in blue 4 at the very beginning of the game. That's very rare for them to own the whole entire their side of the map. Whereas this Bravo versus Echo should have capped this area instead of getting a +1. That was a big mistake. Gotta recognize that +2 is better than +1. Hornet coming around, not doing anything, probably because of recon issues. These are not vehicles. Canceling the cap. Using a CS, that's interesting. And it takes out the helicopter, very nice. Black Hawk dies to HQ7. So yeah, now they're at a +2. They're going to be at a +4 very soon. Ooh, very good snipe. Would have been fine if they just left CV out in the open because they have no recon. So Humvees will actually be able to kill this if the Tankosashi don't move up. Hornet gets traded because of all the AA around. That's terrible. Buratino used, taking out Chaparral, injuring a lot of units. Well, a couple, really. Pushing going on at Kilo. And Demoni trying to demonstrate how to push on Kilo when it almost never happens. Crotal's falling back. This Sierra will not do much. Ooh, Bravo still not capped. This CV should be at Bravo again. It's just, I don't know why they're not doing it. Would have been -1 and, well, it would have been +1 for the blue 4 instead of +2. They're gonna get recon. This Crotal is gonna kill that. Ooh, and that's why you get a Chinook instead of Black Hawk to survive against stuff like that. KPZ 72, I don't know why anyone would want that in their deck. They're 45 points, not very effective as tanks. They're maybe okay fire support, but if you have Zalos, why have that? Because their optics are shit. They're not going to do anything. Nanashiki almost killed it actually, because it showed side armor. And it wouldn't be able to return fire. Buratino going to take some shots down on the enemy. There's no super heavies over here. What happened to that? T90S got taken out then, okay. But no super heavy, and the enemy captured Bravo before the other guys. That's really bad. Raven coming out, but this is a Red Dragon deck, so no AA with no radar AA. Block trying to hit the B5. B5 launches its ammo, probably. I don't know. Whole bunch of messy stuff happened, but no result. Double command tanks because they're going to Delta. This longbow still alive is going to pretty much kill most of the units here. K-52 might scare off most of the others. Longbow should get that Shulka. Yeah. Okay, K-52 should have been brought up to try to kill it. Should have known that there's no AA based on all the planes that went around. Like, this is where you really got to pay attention and notice what's going on to your planes, because AA is annoying to micro. Like, why would you micro your Igla squad and smaller AA that isn't radar based? Sierra doesn't get to take the command tank, but it does maybe, it takes nothing out. Wow, that's unfortunate. But yeah, this is what happens when you just attack poorly. Looks like two people are pushing Bravo, whereas one person has to hold Kilo because he lost literally everything in that push over to Juliet, whereas the enemy lost almost nothing. So that's typically what happens when you push and fail significantly without taking any toll on the enemy. Because Nandemani is up there, but he has his recon, so he doesn't give a crap. He'll see what's happening, and then he'll buy whatever he needs. So he brought his units here, the infantry, to help out Mike with the heavier units in Faust. So it's 3 people over here versus 2. Got Nona's doing a mortar job, but don't know what it's really gonna do. Doesn't have a front, can't support his units. I think Harrier missed most of its missiles. All of his missiles. Got 3 blocks, that is weird. I'm not a fan of blocks, but you know, you get quantity over quality, and sometimes versus Red 4 it definitely is helpful. +6, that's because +2, +2, wow, +6. Blue 4 owns most of the field, and guess what? It's Blue 4 versus Red 4. Buratino didn't have much impact, and the bombers just weren't doing much at all either. B5 hits the command tank. Command tank's just like, whatever, man. Got armor for this crap. Gewürztmen moving up. Rifleman 90 moving up as well. Yeah, so I'm gonna guess Cameron was the one that went up there. Yeah, because he got obliterated probably. Yeah, that was very bad. Khan SGF did okay, but probably could have placed his CVs better. Let his team be in the lead for a little bit. Okay, that was that game.